Howdy, my noble partner, Sir Kaka Babu is here with this, I would say, an interesting vlog. Today, a very special person is joining us today, and he is none other than my dear friend, Sir Buddy. Come on here, Sir Buddy.
Hello, my noble friend, Mr. Kaka Babu. How are you? How are you, bitches? Yeah, we bad. Yeah, we bad.
You got that right. All right, partners. So today we would be sharing our story of a battle, I would say, of biblical proportions.
Indeed.
And the name of that battle is the Battle of Detroit. We fought that in a game called Rise of Nations, Thrones and Patriots, and it was a local area network battle, and one side was the Russian side. I played as the Russian, and Sir Buddy played as the Americans. So Sir Buddy, what would you recall about that historic battle and what took place there, and enlighten us?
Yes. Before I go on and move on to the description of that battle, I would like to thank you for welcoming me to your home and setting up this elaborate arrangement of tea and goodies and oh, let me have a smoke, but not as you bitches call, European bitches call it fag. You can keep your fags, bitches. We smoke. Hell yeah.
You got that right.
Let me light it up. Light up your fag.
Actually, this was a beautiful day. It's 6 p.m. right now, and I really enjoyed it. And then Sir Buddy came, and I thought, why don't we share?
Shed some light.
Oh yeah. Oh means oh yeah.
Yeah. So
with you guys. So what's up?
So refresh my memory, Mr. Babu. This battle must have taken place like 2 years back, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it was 2 years back ago.
And it was in my previous joint of Scree 3, probably is SD84, was it? Yes.
Or was it at my place?
No, that battle of Detroit was in my place.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So actually, we used to play a lot of games on LAN, and we have very fond memories of that game. And what was the name of that other game we used to play?
That which is Counter-Strike?
Yes, Counter-Strike.
No, but we didn't play it that often. We just,
played Rise of Nations?
Yes, mostly Rise of Nations.
And Company of Heroes.
Yes, in fact, we shifted to Company of Heroes.
But as I've shared with you guys previously, that I suck at RTS games, and RTS is certainly not my thing.
Yeah, so, not Babu's cup of tea.
Yeah.
Like this one.
Oh yeah. Wait a second. I fear that I might spill this tea. Okay. Anyways.
Yes.
So you were asking me what?
Yes, we were just confirming when did this battle took place actually. It was probably 2 years back.
Yes, it was 2 years back, and we were having one of our legendary gaming sessions.
That lasted 2.5 days, I might add. And we were literally going to be thrown out of the house, and it not been for the fucking load shedding we had to bear. And in fact, this load shedding caused a tragic end to a wonderful battle.
Yes.
Isn't that so, Mr. Babu? Yes, because the end of the battle never came, because load shedding came in between, and we fucked up.
No, you are mixing this battle with someone else. This battle actually got finished, and you valiantly defeated me, as you would recall. We are getting ahead of ourselves.
No, sir.
We are getting ahead of ourselves.
Let's not line up things, because it's such a wonderful. Well, let's recall it as it comes to our mind. Because as far as I remember, the Battle of Detroit, if you remember, it was such a battle of highs and lows. First, your thing were coming up, and then you were taking over. Then in fact, I was first one to attack, as always, because he's a pussy. In RTS, he never attacks first. So, I have to admit, apology for the funny words, but I attacked first, he repelled, then he attacked, and I don't know how many fucking times it took place, we bad. So, but in the end, when all the nuclear ICBMs were thrown from one single side, motherfuckers, yeah, my dad.
Actually, the battle, when it started, let me elaborate. When it started out, in that particular game, Sarbadi always used to attack first because he always managed to assemble his armies and take care of his economy and assemble such a handsome force to be able to attack from front.
Yes.
So he immediately, I think it was in gunpowder age, or was it before it?
It was before gunpowder age.
So he attacked me, and I had just built my third city alongside my capital on the left side, and I had just built it, and then
I attacked from. Yes, sorry, I cut you short, Mr. Babu. I attacked from my right side. I flanked you from the right side.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
which happened to be your left side, of course.
Yes, and it was my third city, and I had just built it, and
Yes.
the forces which I had were really small in number.
Negligible, yes.
And I could actually afford to do that because the special power of that nation, Russia, is that the power of motherland. And it causes attrition to the attacking forces until unless
I had bad memories of attrition. Hey, yes, continue, Mr. Babu.
until unless that supply wagon is attached
Yes.
to it, and I didn't take. I was actually concentrating more on the economic side.
Yes.
So yeah,
you
I was needless to say I was ill prepared for this mediocre attack, but he quickly captured my third city, and to top it all off, he then consolidated his control over that city.
And I started building my barracks, and I also built a fort, if I remember correctly.
Yes, he did build
because
a fort.
building a fort before gunpowder age is not an easy thing.
And in that forward area
with the battle going on and me capturing, still keeping on acquiring new cities of yours, assimilating them and stuff.
and I only had 2 cities, so I then counterattacked with my freshly built forces, and somehow the other I managed to build some catapults, and then I kept on attacking and Sarbadi managed to even capture my second city.
Yes.
Right. So
and I was actually assimilated that, and I was moving on to the third city because you had 4.
No, you were never in a position of capturing my capital city. I only had 3 cities.
Yes.
One you captured.
And I built my defenses there, forward bases there.
Okay.
Second one I captured, and the third, I was after capturing second one, instead of.
You never.
Yes, actually this is the mistake I made. I remember now. When I captured the second city, instead of building my bases or stopping there, I moved on to your third capital city. That was my big mistake. Actually, yes. Yes, that's the case.
I think actually I was constantly counter-attacking, right?
Yes.
And I was my catapults were hammering your fort and your installations, but instead of destroying those with your cavalry, he didn't have infantry at the moment. So he moved ahead and reduced my second city, and it was obliterated, and he eventually captured it. But then I quickly managed to recapture it, and actually I managed to destroy all that those building of his, and I captured
a Herculean task, am I right?
and I captured that third city, and it was a
recaptured his own city.
Reclaimed, yes. And it was a Herculean task, and well, I managed to do it, and it was similar like that. After Second World War, Soviet Union was totally beleaguered, but they soared in power after winning the Second World War, right? So similar thing happened to me when I captured that city. I managed quickly uh, sold my economy, handled my stuff, and then expanded and assembled two handsome armies. And due to all these attacks, which ferocious battles which took place so early on in the game, Sir Buddy's economy was totally lost, wasn't it?
Excuse me. Yes, it was. And since I was never, you know, very good at maintaining economies in initial stages, when Kaka Babu repelled my attack and counter-attacked, I was taken back actually, because my strategy is usually that instead of securing my capital, I build my forward bases in the frontmost located city that I built. So when Mr. Babu very bravely fought off and repelled all the attacks and counter-attacked with such valor and such energy and uh, a force which I said, what do you say, which should be reckoned with, a very huge number force. He attacked my city, then I was left with actually no defenses or offensive capabilities. So that actually, as you say, fucked me up. So yeah. So when that happened, I started building another secret city, as I might add, on my left side. And as you know, Mr. Babu is not very good at strategizing, and he started, building his defenses in the city. He captured my city. Captured. It was the same city, Detroit.
No, you are
Yes.
totally forgetting.
No. It was this.
The Detroit, you made that city, and it was in the middle of the map. You
Yes.
were on the left side, I was on the right, and Detroit was in the middle.
Better, and you actually first captured the Detroit city.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Your border was till Detroit,
Yes,
alright,
of course.
and my had then exceeded at Detroit, right?
Yes.
Then I captured it,
Yes.
but that came later on. You are
No,
getting ahead of yourself.
no. You initially captured the Detroit city, and I kept attacking from that second city I built. And you moved a second army you flanked me from my right side.
Actually, flanking action happened before
Yes,
I
capturing
attacked.
that. Yeah.
I was moving from the left side to try to move
Attack my capital.
attack his capital from the left side, right?
Yeah.
Because he had hit forward bases and defenses and his armed forces at the front of his borders.
Hmm.
So I was trying to flank him.
Secretly, little did you know, I had a scout there, and spy there.
That bitch ass merchant.
Merchant. Yes, it was not even a scout, it was a merchant, fucking donkeys.
And my forces were on fire at will mode.
Yeah,
that is
so
the
they
war mode.
could attack.
They attacked it, and that gave my position away, and he moved
I
his
moved
forces.
my forces back, and I repelled the attack, and the attack actually didn't do me any damage.
Yes,
So Mr. Babu was again left with nothing.
it was a really a big well. It
Not
was a setback.
It was a setback, not a big one. I would say.
It delayed my eventual assault.
Okay.
But then he kept doing his thing, I kept doing my thing, and then eventually when I was ready, I was ahead in the research field.
Yes, you were. You were.
I researched the nuclear weapons first, right? And did I do a nuclear assault on you before I assaulted Detroit or not?
Yes, all the fucking ICBMs and the nuclear weapons were thrown at me illegally before that fucking assault took place. When actually that assault happened after both of us had researched artificial intelligence, because that really fucked up everything. And before that, actually that's where Mr. Babu fucked up, because when he attacked me with all the ICBMs, he had a economic cap on him.
Trade embargo.
Trade embargo. So